Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about the New York Knicks rookies. So before we start today's video, I want to hear your opinions. What do you guys think of this Knicks roster? What do you guys think of the rookies so far in the Summer League? Let's just get into today's video and let's just start talking about it. Hit those thoughts down below in the comment section, like and subscribe. I was wearing a hat. Let's just put it back on because my hair looks whack. All right. So, look, guys, I want to talk about these guys right here. I'll show the roster in a second, but Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Miles McBride, Quentin Grimes, and Wayne Selden. So, look, I want to say first off, Obi Toppin out here, averaging 23.5 points, 1.2 steals a game, a block a game, going with a little under 10 rebounds a game, and he's shooting, yes, 33% from three, but he's shooting 7 attempts per game. And he's also shooting 47% from the field. While Emmanuel Quickly is looking like a legit 20-point scorer, shooting 9 threes a game. Yeah, he's shooting only 25% from there and 38% from the field, but he's dropping about 22 points, 8 assists, about 2 steals, grabbing almost 4 rebounds. He's just been great. And then Miles McBride, Big 12 member of first team and defensive team, okay, is grabbing, only 1.2 steals per game. And he's dishing 3 assists with 4 rebounds, but he's shooting 40% on 5 attempts per game. Been beast. Really, the most disappointing player is Quinton Grimes, but he's still having some moments on defense and just hustle plays that definitely Tom Thibodeau is going to love. And Wayne Selden, a NBA veteran at this point, as I knock my hat off, isn't doing much. 7 points, a few assists. Theo Penson's going to be brought back, hopefully. He's doing a little bit of stuff, too. And another guy, I'm trying to think, Jericho Sims is showing his rim running and his rim protection. Now, let's talk about the roster. The roster, Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, Taj Gibson, Julius Randle, Al Burks, Nerlens Noel, Kemba Walker, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Luca Valdoza, Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride, and Jericho Sims. And they're also still paying Joakim Noah $6.4 million this year, so that's pretty funny. But you look at this roster and you think their weakest position is the small forward position, which we assume it's probably going to be the starting lineup: Derrick Rose, our man Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel to start the year until Mitchell Robinson shakes off the rust, and we assume Mitchell Robinson will start. And also to start the year, it's probably going to be our man, I guess Jericho Sims is the fourth center or the third center. Did Norvel Pele get released from this team? He was not bad. Yeah, he played for the Knicks. I guess he got released, but they had originally signed him to a multi-year deal, but then they waived him on the 31st. And I expect right there, like I said, that to be the rotation for the center. Then small power forward's probably going to be Obi Toppin backing up Julius Randle. Maybe Kevin Knox plays a little. I think they should trade Knox, like get some value for him. Knox, I guess, will also back up RJ Barrett, and Evan Fournier will be backed up by Al Burks and Emmanuel Quickly. Quentin Grimes will also back up RJ Barrett at the small forward position. I love the idea of McBride, Emmanuel Quickly, Luca Valdoza, all backing up Kemba. I mean, Kemba's going to also be backing up Derrick. I expect Derrick Rose to start. Oh, never mind. I expect Kemba to start. Derrick Rose to continue being that sixth man that he was just thriving in that role so well last year for them. And it's definitely interesting because when you look at this team, you're like, Kemba should start next to Evan Fournier, then Derrick Rose and Emmanuel Quickly and Al Burks maybe as the backups, like right there to be the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, and power forward Obi Toppin and Mitchell Robinson to start the year's backup center with, like I said. And then you still have so many guys off the bench still behind those guys. You have, Luca Valdoza, Quinn Grimes, Miles McBride, Jericho Sims, Taj Gibson, and, that's a lot. Kevin Knox. I expect Kevin Knox to be traded or be dealt. Try to get a second-round pick for him. He's a bust. He's had moments, but I just don't think it's worth to be paying him that, He's a guy who hasn't developed. But when you look at this, Obi Toppin's looking like the guy we were hoping he will be. Like, he looks like the guy who's going to be almost a walking double-double, And his rookie year, part of the reason why I think he didn't have that productive of a rookie year is Tom Thibodeau. Look, Tom Thibodeau doesn't play rookies who don't play defense, and I think this might have been a wake-up call for our man. And I think he's really gonna take advantage of this and become. I don't want to. I'm trying to think of a player we can compare him to. I think he could be like a slower-footed LaMarcus Aldridge, like our generation's LaMarcus Aldridge. Maybe not as good, but in a similar vein of his play style when he was first got to the Spurs, I think is something we could see. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think, Obi Toppin? Then Manuel quickly, I think he could be a high teens, low 20 points per game scorer just with his athleticism. I just think he's phenomenal. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I think the Knicks this year, they have a lot of good rookies. Quentin Grimes, I think, will be a solid wing player. He's going to be a 3-and-D guy. I think he's going to be a modern-day version of Courtney Lee, who was a stud for the Orlando Magic. And, I don't know about Wayne Selden, but I think Jericho Sims could be a great rim runner, rim protector, a guy who comes in, gives you 7 points, 7 rebounds, and a block off of like 15, 20 minutes a night. I think he could be a very valuable piece to this roster. But if you guys were the Knicks, who do you think is the most impressive rookie in your opinion? I mean, it's been fun. I mean, Emmanuel quickly, I think, has been the most impressive. It's the shooting splits, you could argue, have not been ideal. But I really think that's just also the product of him just putting up like the amount of shots he's putting up is ridiculous. But Obi Toppin's a guy, I think he's looking like he's coming to fruition. Like he's looking like the guy we were hoping he could be. And I think that's huge. I think that's a huge part of it. But I also like Miles McBride, who could be legitimately their point guard of the future. He just has such a nose for defense. And I think he's just going to be one of those NBA players who we just are so surprised he just slipped, And yeah, I think he's gonna be great. And also, Miles McBride plays way bigger than he actually is. Okay, Miles McBride I'm a huge Miles McBride fan, but I think that's the video, guys. I don't think I have anything else to share. I want to hear you guys' opinions. What do you guys think of this Knicks team? What else do they need to do? I think they're pretty legit. Like, this is a team people should be scared of. I think the Knicks are going to be a top 3, top 4 seed in the NBA Eastern Conference. And it's going to be fun to watch them continue their magic, okay? I think Tom Thibodeau is building a great team out there, and it's something that people need to take notice. So, yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy that video. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace out.